It's been a busy few weeks, and tomorrow I am off to the Wirral, which is 2.5 hours north of where I am, because I'm going to be taking part in the exhibition of wildlife art. Over the past few months, I've been inconspicuously going to zoos to capture reference photos of different animals, including this sun bear, which I edited to look like this, and then began to draw specifically for this exhibition. When I first started drawing, I only used white paper, which then after a few years felt like it had become a bit samey, so I wanted to try different papers and went onto a black surface, which I loved. It's amazing how the colours really pop out from the black. So I did this for quite a few years and my work became known to be on the black paper. But then about 3 years ago, I started trying different colours, which I love and other people love. But recently I've felt drawn to go back to the black papers. So all of my drawings for this exhibition are back to black. Despite sun bears being black themselves and seeming on paper, no pun intended, that this wouldn't work on the black paper, I only focused on the highlights and the areas where the sun was catching the bear's fur. I tend to mostly go to the zoo to capture these reference photos on really sunny days, which is most photographers' worst nightmare because the lighting is really harsh. But for myself as an artist, that is perfect because I'm getting these really nice, strong, contrasting light and darks. Which then I can transfer onto my paper and create really bold images. Once all my work was complete, it was time to frame it, and to say I was framing it the day before the exhibition would not be a lie. So I do have a local framer who will frame all these pieces for me, but he charges £6 per piece to pop it in the frame that he's made for me. So just to save a little bit so I get that tiny bit of extra profit per image, I collected all my frames from him, brought them back to my studio and popped the artwork in myself. This is something I've done a lot over the years, so I'm very used to it now, and fortunately have all the right equipment for, but it is rare for me to frame a piece without injuring myself in some way, either on the glass or the incredibly sharp edges of the mount card, but it means I can frame it exactly how I like, make sure there is zero dust under the glass, which is the most annoying part to get right, and it's kind of satisfying to put the frame in the art myself as well and reveal it to myself and be like, wow, look at it, it looks so professional now. And I've also got a few new quartet pieces, which are some of my most popular pieces. I do them and they sell. I haven't really seen anybody else do them. And people like them because it's 4 pictures in one and it's a collection of different animals, whether it's African predators or amphibious creatures or foxes. But yeah, people love them. So right now I'm going to pack up all this lot here, make sure I have everything I need. I need to take a demonstration piece as well because it's a requirement of the artist exhibiting there to be drawing or painting or sculpting, whatever they're doing, while the exhibition is going on so that people coming around can see the artist at work. Now it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm leaving tomorrow and I have no idea what I'm going to be demonstrating. I have no reference image, so that's going to be interesting. So once I've packed all this stuff up, I'm going to have a little bit of a mad rush trying to find what to draw, and it's got to last me 3 days. Now, I've done this exhibition before and I do usually finish my piece before the end of the 3 days, and I don't want to do that because it can get a little bit boring when you're sat there with nothing to do and you kind of want to be on your stand rather than like wander off and talk to other people because people are buying from you and you're trying to sell your work. So I'm determined this year to actually make it last the whole time. And this is one of my favourite exhibitions because it's just a group of wildlife artists and we all come together and have a bit of a social as well and go out for meals together in the evenings, and it's just really good fun and a great laugh. So it's now the next day and I'm just packing up my car ready to go. It's a brand new car, I got it yesterday, so this will be my first trip in it, so exciting, and hopefully it will fit more in than my Fiat, but that did fit quite a lot in surprisingly, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm in, I'm off, about to drive my new second-hand car for the first time properly. I'm so excited to see everyone and set up, but firstly I'm gonna go chill out for the evening and then get ready to set up for tomorrow. Magic outfit change. It's now the next day and I've just arrived at the garden centre where the exhibition is taking place, so I'm going to go and get a garden centre trolley, load up my art on it, head inside, say hi to everyone and start setting up my wall. Right, so I've got my trolley, I'm about to unload the car. It's so funny because I set my camera up on the tripod and I've had like people come over like, what are you doing? Why are you filming yourself opening your car boot? So I hope you appreciate this. Now, the thing is, I've put all the heavy artwork on the bottom because obviously I don't want that cushion the lighter artwork, but then it means it's all at the bottom, so I've got to get all the lighter artwork out to be able to get the heavier artwork to put it on the trolley first. So, oh, yeah. Okay, so we're loaded up and now I'm trying to navigate my way through the garden centre. They're narrow aisles with all my art, trying not to knock anything valuable over. I love how oblivious old people are. They just stand in the way. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Now I've got to put all the art up on that wall there. Very official. Ta-da. So this is my wall here and I've got to figure out how I'm going to lay my art out. I haven't really put much thought into it and I should have, but I'm sure it'll all come together absolutely fine. Fingers crossed. I genuinely didn't think I would have enough work. I have got too much. So now I've got to decide what not to put up, and that is so difficult to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. After a little bit of contemplating, I decided it was probably a sensible idea to hang my largest piece first and work out from there. So I figured out where I wanted him to go, try to get him straight, and then figure out the other pieces around him. It's incredibly difficult to get everything level because while you're hammering away on your side of the board, there is another artist hammering away on the other side of the board. So you can do your best to get things straight, but things are constantly wobbling and moving around. And somehow, quite naturally, this whole wall came together quite easily, which was a first for me really. And then I had to clear all the bits away off the table, ready for the opening night that evening.
3 hours later.
So it's currently the opening night. It's the private view. There's lots of swanky people around. There's art being bought. I find I never sell on the private view nights. It's just a thing. Like, I don't know why. I just never do. So fingers crossed for some sales tomorrow. But I mean, I might go back to my stand and see some work that's sold, but I don't know. I never have much hope for the opening night. But everyone's work looks amazing. Like, this level standard of exhibition is incredible, and I'm just so grateful to be part of it, to be honest. And it's just so nice to be here with so many inspirational artists, and I love it. It's currently the first full day of the exhibition. I'm sat here now about to start my demonstration piece, which will hopefully last me the 3 days. People are starting to come in now, so hopefully it'll be a busy day, hopefully some sales. The private view last night went really, really well. I didn't sell anything personally, but a lot of other people did. And then we all ended up at the pub afterwards, and it was quite a late night, so we're all feeling a little bit tired today. But fingers crossed for a great day. One of my favourite things about demonstrating at exhibitions is talking to all interested people, whether they're artists or not, about the materials I use and my whole artistic process. It's lovely to see people light up when they see you drawing or painting, and it's just a lovely moment of connection. All the artist walls were looking incredible, and like I said, the standard of work at this exhibition is absolutely incredible and so inspiring, and I now have so many new ideas which I cannot wait to get started on. It was also great to have a walk around myself to see all the other artists demonstrating and exchange ideas and tips on how to do certain things, and just to see their process, because as much as everybody who comes to the exhibition has seen my work potentially on social media and they want to see how I produce it, I am exactly the same with all the other artists there. It is quite fascinating. So you may notice a slight outfit change here, and that is because I was talking so much that all the days started blurring into one. Plus we were all a little tired and going a bit mad, but nothing beats that feeling of selling a piece of art. No matter how many artworks you've sold or how long you've been doing it, that feeling of someone taking your art home because they love it is just so amazing. And at the end of a hard day of drawing and talking, we all cut loose either at a little house party or we go out for a meal in the evening, just to kind of have a bit of fun, relax a bit, chat about the day, talk about who got the worst insult and who got the best compliment, and just have a really good laugh. And we all really become one big family over those few days. The exhibition is over and it is now pack down time. We're all shattered, but now it's time to take down all the art that hasn't sold. My bear has not yet sold, but that's fine. But it's been an absolutely brilliant exhibition. We all had a great time. Anyway, now we're gonna take it all down. This is always a bittersweet moment because as much as we're all shattered and totally ready to get into bed, we're so sad because we're all going to miss each other, miss the camaraderie, and just generally miss the laughs. But it's also nice to be taking a few less art pieces home with us, and a check in our pocket. And then it's time for final hugs goodbye, and that is it over for another year. So this year I sold 2 pieces. Well, last year I sold about 5 or 6, I think, so I've definitely made less than half I did last year. Still a decent amount, but it comes and goes really. I mean, some people do really well at this exhibition and then the next year they don't, and it's like weird how it works. It depends how the buyers come and stuff, but it's been so much fun. It's one of the most social exhibitions and I love that. It makes me so happy. So now I'm gonna pack up my car and drive home. As I'm going to be taking part. Why are there so many cars? Because I'm going to be taking part in the exhibition of wildlife art. Blah. So many cars. Hair on the lens. There we go. Oh, this is tight. Tight, tight, tight. Tight.